And welcome back. I'm Jason Laird. Had a couple quick little shots of thunderstorms roll through the area. Here's what we've seen out of these storms. Now, I wanted to show you that kind of crazy line you're seeing out in front of that cell. That's actually the gust front of the storm. In other words, we saw windy conditions right before this storm hit. That's exactly what you're seeing on the Doppler radar there. Another way to really pick it out here is what we call the velocity radar. These are really cool. They get weather people all excited. But what that does is it just paints in where the rain droplets in the storm are going. Green and reds kind of tell us which directions everything are going, and you can really just see that big gust front that's been shooting right out from that storm. So that's what helped instigate all the winds throughout the area. But the biggest effect has just been lightning. Like I said, we saw over the Manitou Springs area, and as we moved over into Garden of the Gods, we saw literally like 50 lightning strikes within just a short period of time. It was crazy. Currently, as you notice, those storms are just moving south of the Pueblo region. This was the main area that was affected, and we had a couple little heavy batches of rain out of there, but for the most part it's really dissipated very, very quickly. As soon as it peaked over the mountain ranges, it really lost a lot of strength and is going to continue to lose strength as it moves across the area. And look how much it dropped temperatures in our region. 68 degrees right now into the Springs. We were literally into the 80s before this storm hit. It was about 81 degrees, and now we lost all those temperatures all the way down to 68 degrees. So that's just what those little gust fronts and rain-cooled air will do for you. But still very comfortable even at this area, especially out into eastern Colorado. Triple digits into Lamar. If you remember yesterday, I had it forecast, I think it was 98. Well, it even beat me. 100 degrees right now into Lamar. As for our skycast, here's how we anticipate the evening playing out for us. Again, a couple of these little isolated cells are expected throughout the 5 o'clock hour. As we move into closer to 6, we might get another little shot of moisture moving through the area, very similar to what we just saw. Caps over the mountains and then dissipates very quickly, wind and lightning being the big outcome of these storms. As you notice, cloudy conditions about 8:15, and then as the evening winds around, clear skies by midnight, so it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous evening. As we wind into your Monday morning, bright and early as you're heading out for your morning commute, not a cloud to speak of, and a few afternoon showers kicking up as we wind into about 2:33 tomorrow, and those are going to be very similar to today. Probably not even the strength that we saw today, just very isolated thunderstorms moving throughout the area. Lows tonight into the 50s, 40s into the higher elevations, and a few 60s out to our east. 58 here into Pueblo, 58 into the Springs. Comfortable evening. Tomorrow warming up to the 90s across the board, looking at 93 into La Junta, 92 into Pueblo, so some nice temperatures there. Over the next 7 days, don't have quite as much moisture to work with over the next few. Obviously, looking at the 80s all week long with 50s for your overnight lows. Just afternoon thunderstorms are the big story there. Pueblo looking rather dry, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Reason for that, we have a lot of moisture, or excuse me, a nice high pressure ridge building in, and that is going to kill all that moisture out of the area. Same story for the Canyon City area, and Teller County even looking really nice with just a slight amount of moisture moving through the area. 70s and a few 60s this next week. So if we can deal with a few afternoon thunderstorms, this next week is looking really nice for us. So yeah, definitely get out and enjoy.
It was okay though to have that lightning because the Broncos were playing anyways, and so that's what most people were doing anyways, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Broncos made a statement.